Welcome back to Justice. As violent crime surges in cities across America, we are seeing a frightening trend. Judges bowing to the woke culture instead of the law and allowing dangerous criminals back on our streets. The latest example, an alleged teen gang member reportedly killing an innocent father of two after being freed on bail. The New York Post reporting the 16-year-old was locked up on gun charges until Judge Dennis Boyle lowered his bail from $75,000 to just $10,000, despite having 3 prior gun busts in just 4 months. Free on bail and free to kill. And hopefully we have a photo of Judge Dennis Boyle. The chairman of the New York Republican Party, Nick Langworthy, and New York victims' rights advocate Jennifer Harrison join me now with reaction. Okay, guys, I want to talk about this judge. This judge was appointed by a Democrat. He is a Democrat. He has been a judge for a very long time. He was never a prosecutor or a defense attorney, just a court clerk the law clerk who ended up getting the job as a judge. He has freed more of these young dirtbags onto the street who end up killing or butchering or sexually assaulting other people. And I am fuming. And hopefully we'll get his picture before this segment is up. Nick, what we've got is this guy who gave Alberto Ramirez, who's charged with the murder of a father of two, a freebie, no bail, first gun, second and third gun, actually lowered the bail, referred the cases to family court instead of criminal court, where he could have been charged as an adult. Even though there was an escalating pattern of lawlessness, he allowed him out, and he ends up killing a working father of two. What can we do about these judges?
This is disgusting, and this is why elections have consequences, because this mentality that puts criminals ahead of law-abiding taxpayers, it's permeated the court system. It's Democrats like Bill de Blasio that get to appoint these criminal judges in New York City. That philosophy has absolutely perverted our criminal justice system. Then the socialists that run Albany now, under Andrew Cuomo's watch, have eliminated cash bail. They've stripped the rights of police. People in law enforcement can't do their jobs, and judges like this are a menace to society. We need to change this one-party Democrat rule of this state in order to bring change to this system.
All right. Now, I want to talk to Jennifer Harrison. Now, Jennifer, you're a victim advocate. I understand that your boyfriend was the victim of a homicide. How did that happen, Jennifer?
Both my boyfriend and his best friend were stabbed to death by 3 violent criminals. One of them was actually out on parole in New York.
All right. So all of them with records, they end up killing your boyfriend, and now you're a victim advocate. What are you hearing on the street from the families of victims and the ripple effect that goes on after these dirtbags commit these crimes?
Judge, the court system is a complete disaster. Governor Cuomo and company have created the perfect recipe for disaster, violence, and death with their criminal justice reforms, and that has given these liberal judges and prosecutors the excuses that they need to not do their jobs. And people are dying because of it. Victims that I deal with, survivors of homicide victims and violent crime, have no voice in the court anymore, and it's horrific.
And, you know, the sad part about all of this is it doesn't have to happen this way. Judges have discretion. And this reminds me of what happened in the 80s with judges who were making decisions in domestic violence cases to let husbands continue to go out who had stabbed a wife and end up either stabbing her more seriously or worse. So what we've got now are judges who are bowing to the woke culture. And by the way, Nick, this judge apparently had bailed a 16-year-old on a manslaughter charge. There is no mandatory bail in that situation. The kid goes on, and this is recently, to slash another woman across the abdomen. She was hospitalized and she had to have surgery. Another kid that he bailed, this judge, Dennis Boyle, acting Supreme Court in the Bronx. I want his picture up. He was part of a gang that attacked a 60-year-old man and was stomped to death and battered with a garbage can. these judges somehow get up in their academic tower and they feel like they don't have an obligation to respect the victim. They're respecting the criminals more than the victims.
I mean, Judge, we have unelected judges put in the bench that are taking this woke philosophy that puts lawbreakers first because they want to go change the social justice system in this country and strip us of a criminal justice system that this has made every single New Yorker, no matter how big a town, village, or county you live in, you're less safe because of this no cash bail, no consequences for criminals. They don't show up for an appearance ticket for very serious crimes at this point. Every New Yorker is less safe than they were.
We keep letting them loose. I don't know why they would show up. Jennifer, I've got 15 seconds here. Just tell me, what do you think we need to do to start getting to the judges or start getting the message out that we are not going to take this anymore?
We need to vote the Democrats out of office that appoint these liberal judges, and we need some kind of judicial reform or review process to hold them accountable for the decisions that they make that cost people their lives. They cannot keep releasing violent criminals. Enough is enough.
That's right. And unfortunately, you know, I want everyone to know, I don't want you to just check this off that it's the law, it's no bail. These situations are different. That judge, Judge Dennis Boyle, acting Supreme Court in the Bronx, has been a nightmare since he hit the bench. And there are too many victims and families who have suffered the ripple effect of his liberal nonsense. Nick Langworthy, Jennifer Harrison, thank you so much.